What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you the next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. I guess Smash Ultimate DLC character tournament. So, if you're new and you're wondering what this is, real quick, it's a tournament me and my community put together of 72 potential characters that could be in Smash Ultimate in the Fighter Pass, or maybe, in Fighter Pass 2 if there ever is one of those. But, so again, this is a tournament that's just for fun. Alright, we got all sorts of different characters. Some people that, some characters that people might think aren't going to ever happen. So we got first party, we got third party, we have assist trophy characters in the tournament. We have spirits, other characters that might disconfirm them. We got characters from studios that say nope, not happening, and we just got all different assortment of characters. So how does it work? And you want to vote? Pretty much, it's pretty simple. The matchup you see, whoever it is, let's see who's the matchup today. Dixie Kong and Spyro. So you would vote for your pick down in the comments. Just simply type the name. Who would you vote for? Either Dixie or Spyro. You can vote for both. That is totally an option. Totally fine. But you only get one vote, so make it count. But otherwise, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times. Lose once, drop to the loser bracket, lose from there, you're done. And if there's ever a tie in the voting, I'll flip a coin on camera. It's the fairest way to break the tie. So that's how we do that. And then, each matchup only lasts for just one week, voting-wise. That way the tournament keeps on moving smoothly, and we get new matchups every day, except for Sundays. But, that's pretty much the gist of it. So let's go over the results from last week, which wasn't close at all. It was the results of Banjo taking on Excitebiker, and, we set a record. It's not a good record, but... Banjo ended up winning, probably a surprise to nobody. Banjo won 42 votes to just 3 votes. Excitebiker has now tallied up the lowest number of total votes for a single character for a single matchup in any of the tournaments I've done. And I believe I've done 4.5 tournaments now. That's the lowest number of votes one character has gotten in any match. I think the lowest before this was 6, so... Excitebike, you set a record, not a good one to have, but there you go. But Banjo moves on. We'll be facing Tails in the next round. So Tails, you got your work cut out for you a little bit there in the next round, but we'll see how that plays out. And then, like I said, double elimination tournament. So Excitebike just with this loss just drops to the loser bracket. Loses again, Excitebike is done. But with that being said, we get to go over the matchup. Like I said a little bit earlier, it is Dixie Kong taking on Spyro the Dragon. So let's jump into it, right? So, first up, Dixie Kong. Now, this is... I still have a whole folder full of, those fake... Well, no, not fake. They are fake. Fake image leaks that were, making the rounds all the way up through Smash Ultimate's reveal. Or not reveal, but its release and all that stuff. And one of the ones that went around was this Dixie Kong and Banjo photo. And... eventually the creator came out and said it was fake, obviously, because neither of these characters are playable in Smash Bros. But Dixie Kong was a hot topic of debate for a character to be in Smash Ultimate. Once we knew K. Rool was in, a lot of people figured, all right, they're going to put Dixie Kong in, and then, the Donkey Kong series will have its 4 characters, and it would pretty much feel complete. You could maybe make a case for Funky Kong, but the main 4 people always talk about is Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, which we already have, Dixie Kong, and then K. Rool. We got K. Rool, so it's about time Dixie Kong probably gets upgraded to that playable character status. She's not even an assist trophy. And you could take her several different, a couple different directions. Moveset-wise, she could be somewhat of an echo of Diddy Kong. That's always something that's very popular that gets talked about amongst the Smash community. But you could also make a unique sort of moveset, and of course you would have to incorporate her ponytail into this one, into her moveset, that is. I mean, it is kind of like her trademark, her her iconic. That's what she has, So you got to use maybe some hair whips, maybe hair slaps. You got the hair propeller, for a recovery move, kind of like twirl like a little helicopter blade, and kind of, I don't know, maybe float back down or something like that. So you got that. I believe she has like a bubblegum sort of gun, shoots like bubblegum, I believe. So somewhat similar to Diddy Kong's peanut pop gun. But there's similarities, obviously, but you can still make her own sort of character for the most right. Sure, she'd probably share, like I just said, similarities, probably height, maybe hitbox-wise, potentially movement speed, that sort of stuff, but you can still make her very unique. You can make her own character, and I always say this about Dixie Kong. Nintendo started off, Smash Bros. This is it started off as a Nintendo All-Stars game. In my eyes, and I think a lot of people, they might agree with this, Dixie Kong is one of the last truly remaining Nintendo All-Stars that is yet to be in the roster, and I firmly believe she deserves her place. We got K. Rool. Let's just round out the Donkey Kong series. I think it would be absolutely perfect if we finally would get Donkey, Diddy, Dixie, and K. Rool. Put them all on the roster. Donkey Kong's good. They're fine with reps, and that's my opinion. So, otherwise, Dixie Kong, I mean, sure, she is pretty popular. Like I said, going back, she was pretty heavily speculated on to be in Smash Bros. As a playable character this time around. Again, still didn't happen. Only ended up getting a Spirit in Smash Ultimate. She was a part of the Forbidden Seven, supposed to be like a tag team sort of idea with Diddy Kong back in, what was that, Brawl? Yeah, Brawl. Yeah. So, I mean, there have been plans for her in the past. Ultimately didn't happen. So, it'd be pretty interesting to see how she could play. I mean, like I said, I think moveset somewhat similar to Diddy, but, still pretty unique in her own right. Here's a quick little mock-up of a few, I guess, special moves. Final Smash, it would be like a friend stampede sort of thing. You got like Rambi, you got the Rhino, and all sorts of they're friends that pop out. You get from barrels and that stuff. Maybe just a quick little cinematic cutscene. Everybody comes trampling through, and whoever gets caught in the final smash gets trampled on. Big damage. So you got a lot you could do with Dixie Kong. I always say this. I believe she deserves a place in Smash Bros. So let's move on to opponent. Another very popular character being talked about for the Fighter Pass this time around, Spyro the Dragon. When you talk about Spyro, there's always going to be the comparisons to Crash Bandicoot. They're both, Activision. They both kind of, came up together through the ranks in gaming, and some people prefer Crash, some people prefer Spyro. Some people just love both of them and think they'd be a great fit. I think both Crash and Spyro would be absolutely a fantastic addition to the Smash Ultimate roster. So Spyro definitely kind of started as that PlayStation character. Eventually, wasn't exclusive anymore and kind of went off and did his own thing. I believe he had a game on the GameCube, if I'm not mistaken. So Spyro has been on Nintendo platforms before. There could be there's a rumor that the Reignited trilogy, I think, is coming to the Switch in this summer potentially. I don't know if I didn't look that up, but there's been that rumor for a while, so see if that ends up happening. I mean, Spyro on the Switch, the Reignited trilogy would be like perfect. I mean, classic game. The character is iconic in itself. People seeing Spyro in Smash Bros. Would make people buy Spyro first of all, and potentially buy the Fighter Pass as well, the entire one. I mean, that's what Nintendo's trying to do. They want money, so getting these characters such as a Spyro, such as maybe a Crash or somebody like that, especially third party, would absolutely sell at least the single pack, if not get people to bite on the entire pass. So it could happen, and to think about the possible matchups you could finally have. Spyro against Mario, Spyro against Donkey Kong. He would have kind of a cool moveset. I mean, he would be kind of like, running around on all fours, and we don't have quite a lot of those characters, but you could do like flying headbutts, I believe breathes fire, you could do some tail attacks, you could do maybe whatever. There's a bunch you can do with Spyro. So moveset is pretty easy to come up with. I guess you could also kind of throw in like a little, I don't want to say an Easter egg, but like alternate costumes. You can give them a costume from the Skylander series, so because that was really big. That was the first thing that really kind of brought the toys to life together, and Nintendo did kind of work together with Activision on that. I believe they had a Donkey Kong and a Bowser one. Or did that ever come out? Or they were in a game or something like that. Nintendo's worked with Activision before on that, so to imagine having Spyro as an amiibo would be very cool as well. Be a nice addition to any collector's amiibo set. So, yeah, I think between the two, it's no doubt Spyro's way more likely. Obviously, I truly believe he is, but kind of the same thing with yesterday. What was the matchup yesterday? I don't remember who the matchup was, but anyway, yeah, for the matchup, for my voting, I'm still gonna go Dixie Kong because I just believe she has earned that spot by now, especially for a Nintendo All-Star sort of game. So I love Spyro. Don't get me wrong. And if he's in the Fighter Pass, I mean, I already bought the whole thing. So if he's in, awesome. I can't wait to try him out if he gets in. But I don't know. For me, Dixie Kong. That's my vote. So that's pretty simple on that one. Not much more to say other than this one's coming to an end. So let's go. What's today? Friday, right? Yeah, Friday. So sneak peek for tomorrow, Saturday. Looks like the matchup is going to be Skull Kid taking on Octoling. So we got Skull Kid, the assist trophy. We'll talk about that. And Octoling from the Splatoon series. Kind of pretty much like an Echo Fighter of Inkling, but maybe you could tweak the moveset somewhat. I'll talk about that tomorrow. But that'll be the matchup, and then we will get the results of who? Hat Kid. What? Yeah, Hat Kid and Agumon. What am I thinking? Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. So, yeah. Hat Kid and Agumon results for that tomorrow. Should be an interesting one. So, yeah, with that being said, this one's coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. I look forward to the voting, as always. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. I believe I have another video coming out today. It's another Amiibo tournament. I got the three newest Amiibos. Three newest Amiibos in Ken, Young Link, and Daisy. So that should be coming out later today. Hopefully I remember to upload that on time. But yeah, so if you're into Amiibo tournaments and that sort of stuff, check that out. But anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.